Morning everybody, great to be with you again. I hope you have a great day. We want to continue today talking on the subject of wealth, but not wealth as it relates to financial issues, wealth as it relates to relational issues. I want to talk about those who are wealthy because they have good friends, those who are wealthy because they have deep relationships with fellow human beings. And maybe the things that we're going to talk about today, we'll talk deep into friendship and maybe even into the aspects of marriage. I hope that it will be useful to you. You know, they say that a dog is a man's best friend, and they have a good reason to say that. And that is simply because they did an experiment where they put a dog and a man's wife into the boot of his car, and they left them there for a period of time, and then came and opened the boot of the car, and they just witnessed and watched who was the happiest to see the husband. Please don't tell Elliot I said that. I'll be in a lot of trouble. Okay. But Proverbs speaks deeply on the theme of friendship. And Proverbs 13 verse 20, it picks up on the theme of people who walk together. You're only going to walk together with people that you know and people you are friendly with. It says this: he who walks with the wise grows wise, but the companion of fools suffers harm. He's giving us a profound thought there. You know why? Because the people that you hang out with, the people that you spend most time with, are the people that you will become like. We become like the people we spend time with. And he's telling us very carefully here that we need to choose our companions very well. Now, this issue of friendship is something that today is intriguingly different to certainly my time in growing up. We now have these things called cell phones, and we have Facebook, and we have all those things that I don't understand. And we have people who say, how many friends have you got? And it's a big deal if you've got a lot of supposed friends on Facebook. Well, that's not the kind of friends I'm talking about. You don't even know those people, yet you still call them friends. This is our desire to have friends. The more you have on your Facebook, whatever it is, the happier you seem to think that you should be. Friendship is not about how many likes or dislikes you have on your cell phone. So friendship is a deep need of mankind. You know, I heard somebody say recently that psychology is one of the fastest growing industries in the world. And someone defined it as people who make money by just being a paid friend. Now, I think there's a whole lot more to psychology than that, but it does speak to the inner need of a human being to relate at a deeper level with another human being. So the question we ask today is, what is it that connects people? What is it that brings people together? The word that we use at this point is chemistry. What is it that creates chemistry between that group of people and not that group, and that person and not this person? There's something, this magical thing called chemistry, that brings us and keeps us together. Some of those chemical or chemistry issues would be things like values. We generally hang around people who share similar values, talking about things of conviction and the same morals and the same habits and the same goals and the same vision. And when you combine all those up, you've got what they would probably define as chemistry. Now, in the book of Proverbs, again, it tells us very specifically that there are certain things that are very good for us in a friendship. In fact, Ecclesiastes 4 tells us that friendship is a good thing, but it tells you why. Friendship is good because it says two are better than one. It says two give a good return for their work. If one falls, the other will help him up. If one is cold, the other will keep him warm. If one is at war, the other will defend that person. And so we see the beautiful principle of two being better than one. It's exponential. We read in another place that one will put 1,000 to flight and two will put 10,000 to flight. That's the beauty of deep friendship relationships and ultimately of marriage. There's some good case studies of this in the Bible. Have a look at the benefit of the relationship Elijah derived from his relationship with his friend Elisha. What about Naomi and Ruth? What about Jesus and Peter? So many great friendships. What about David and Jonathan? That was a friendship that should never have worked. They were at poles apart. Jonathan was the one destined to be the king, and yet here he is recognizing that David is the chosen one, and he chooses as his friend to be able to support him, and he gets less as David gets more. That's great chemistry, and that's great sacrificial friendship. And I guess at the end of the day, guys, we need to find friends who will facilitate God's work in our lives, because they will either do us good or they will do us harm. When we teach this stuff at schools, we talk to kids about the fact that all the people that you know are like a mathematical sign. You get some people who add into your life. You need to hang around with those people. You get some people who subtract from your life. Don't be ugly to them, just don't hang with them. The worst is those who bring division into your life and seek to divide you and make you a whole lot less than what you should be. Have nothing to do with those people. Love them and pray for them, but don't hang out with them. And then you get people in your life who multiply into your life. Those are the best. Those are the ones who make you better than you should be. Those are the ones who strengthen you. Those are the ones who hold you accountable. Those are the kind of people that make us the best that we can be. You need to find some people like that who facilitate God's work in your life. Have a look today at the friends that you have and place a mathematical sign above all of their heads, and look at those that are negative, those that are divisional. Then maybe you need to review hanging out too long with them. Don't hate them, don't speak ugly of them, just don't make them your best friends. They will pull you down. So make sure you choose your friends well, because 2 is better than 1. And that verse in Proverbs says that pick carefully the people that you walk with to be your companion. Go and have a great day, guys, and let's go save the world.